Vickers, and this is my video on the Solve the Pandemic assignment. I did the video twice through the D2L video, and it did not save the video or upload it. It just disappeared. So I am doing this through YouTube, and we'll upload the link. So what I learned is that through all the pandemics was that they had started with the same general questions as far as what signs and symptoms are you experiencing, what were you doing, and what did you participate in leading up to you feeling sick, and also what did you do after. So in asking these questions, you kind of get an idea of what a patient has done and what they have done in order to, what they have done in the events leading up to them not feeling well, as far as if it was something they ate, if it was a place they have been that they wouldn't usually go to, and if other people who attended this event were feeling this way as well, or were affected in any way. So when originally you get the patient, you're not always sure on what kind of illness or injury you are dealing with. So that's why you ask these questions as far as their signs and symptoms, and you take the blood work. So that way, if you're not able to minimize and be able to diagnose the patient, you're able to diagnose them correctly, through testing, through their blood. And so as far as the pandemic, where in the village where the kids there were a lot of kids that were dying, it was very interesting to find out that, okay, so they are mining, what's going on with the weather during this time, and how the adults were affected but not the kids. Or that, sorry, that's not what I meant, but that the kids were affected but not as, but theirs were more severe than the adults that were affected. Whereas the kids were dying and the adults weren't. And I believe, with the kids not having as strong as an immune system, that definitely played a factor in this study. And also, where in the mining did it affect the kids more? It was also very interesting to learn in which order you would treat your patients, whether that be who is the most sick and who is very close to death versus those who are sick, but it's not affecting them as bad as it is affecting others, and how you would treat them and in which order you would treat them. And so that was very knowledgeable to learn. Also in understanding how kids get sick when being around other kids, or how they are exposed to these illnesses. With the kids at the birthday party that were sick, how they were able to kind of cross out, well, this couldn't have been what got them sick as far as the food, and how it ended up being the pool, and how other kids were also experiencing illnesses that did not participate in the party and did not eat the food. And later on you found out that it was via the pool and the kids that were swimming in the pool. So I felt like that was very interesting and knowledgeable to learn. And also, with all the information that you receive as far as the illness that they have and how you treat the illness, all of this, and also how the illness gets passed around, all of this is known as epidemiological data that can be used to help other other healthcare professionals in the future treat these illnesses that may occur later on in the future, but also what works, what didn't, and how it can affect adults versus how they can affect kids, such as the kids that were getting sick and the adults that were getting sick, but the kids were becoming more severely ill, and how just your immune system and your body not being able to handle all of these factors definitely plays a role in the data and everything. But yes, I did learn a lot from this assignment. I'm sorry this has to be in the car. This is the only thing that would work. But yes, thank you.